All right, up first, let's get you the latest from Chandigarh University. And it's such a bizarre story. It seems a lot of panic, a lot of rumors led to a lot of protests, etc. But let's get you what the police are saying. No objectionable video of students was shot or sent by the woman student accused of it. The police have said after a massive row at Chandigarh University broke out yesterday. And in fact, day before night, the woman had sent her own video to her boyfriend and both have been arrested. But let's take a look at those protests, Parmeshwar.
Right, Gargi, massive protests around the university, which is located in Punjab's Mohali, was apparently triggered by rumours initially, which had spread panic among new students who did not know each other, the police has indicated. But the students were not satisfied, and these protests continued at the university till late last evening, despite police assurances of further probe by a special investigation team. The woman, a hostel resident, has been arrested and accused of voyeurism and under the IT Act. Her boyfriend, meanwhile, Sunny Mehta, who's a 23-year-old, he works with a travel agency. He has also been arrested from Himachal Pradesh's Shimla. A second man who works at a bakery has also been arrested from Shimla, according to details shared by the police.
That's right. And just take a look at those protests. As we said, a special investigation team is going to be formed, and the Chief Minister, Bhagwant Mann, has promised a high-level inquiry into the incident.
तो मैं ये बात स्पष्ट कर देना चाहता हूं कि चंडीगढ़ विश्वविद्यालय के किसी भी विद्यार्थी ने ऐसी कोई घटना नहीं हुई, ना उन्होंने ऐसा कोई कोशिश भी की है। इस वक्त कोई चंडीगढ़ विश्वविद्यालय का बच्चा इस संदर्भ में किसी हॉस्पिटल में नहीं है और उसकी कोई सेहत की समस्या नहीं है। मैं ये भी बता दूं कि ये जो सोशल मीडिया पे कहा जा रहा है कि 60 बच्चों की एमएमएस बनाई गई है और वो भेजी गई है किसी को, तो इसके बारे में जो प्रिलिमिनरी इन्वेस्टिगेशन चंडीगढ़ यूनिवर्सिटी की अपनी टीम ने की है और उस बच्चे का जिस पे इल्ज़ाम लगाया जा रहा है और उसका जो मोबाइल है उसको चेक किया गया है, तो ये पाया गया है कि उस लड़की ने अपनी ही कुछ फोटोज और कुछ वीडियो जो हैं अपने किसी बॉयफ्रेंड के साथ शेयर की हैं।
Well, let's go across to our colleague Saurabh, who's there in Mohali. And Saurabh, we're just looking at those visuals of the protest, massive protest, and it seems the students are just not either believing the cops or they're not satisfied with what has been said so far. And clearly, a lot of rumor mongering. Till yesterday, there were all these reports of attempted suicides as well, which the police completely denied.
Absolutely, Gargi. A lot of rumor mongering. Due to that, this protest happened. In fact, the protest continued till late last night. IT level officers were there, SSP was there, and they spoke with the students for more than 2 hours, but students were not satisfied. They are not still believing the fact that girl only shot her own videos. They are still saying that the girl made several other videos, which now the police and university administration is trying to hide facts to save their reputation. So and there are other issues as the students wanted the hostel timings to be stretched till 8:30. As of now, it is just 7 p.m. So there are other demands as well. The students are still in trauma. A lot of students from Punjab University, they've also joined the protest. The wings of the students from NSCOI, ABVP, they all were there. So that is why the protest was massive. But around 12 o'clock, when the university administration assured them their demand will be heard, a committee under our senior IPS officer has been formed, which will look into the grievances of the students. Then the students left. So as of now, the probe is on. Police, Punjab police has arrested 2 boys from Shimla. One is Sunny Mehta, who stays in Shimla. He is boyfriend of that accused girl. He has been arrested. Apart from that, there's one more boy arrested. He works with a bakery. Police in primary investigation told that this boy is ex-boyfriend of that girl. So these are the 2 boys which are now under arrest. The probe is on, though cops are still maintaining that girl did not shoot any other video apart from her. And so if that is the case, and the section is under our section is 364 and IT Act, that is both the sections are available. So if they don't add more sections, then girl can get the bail today, Gargi.
Right, Saurabh, also, like we can see on our screens yesterday, protesters turned out in massive numbers. Give us a sense of the atmosphere on the ground this morning. Are there still a lot of people protesting? Also, what's expected later today?
There are no protests in the morning, Parmeshwar. In fact, the students left around 11:30, 12 last night, and they might come back in the evening. But as of now, there is no protest, and there is leave for 2 days, today and tomorrow. Administration is saying that the students who are living nearby Mohali, they can go to their home and come back on Wednesday for the classes. In fact, the parents have been informed. A lot of parents were there also because the kind of rumor was there, and that 60 girls died due to suicide. So that was the case. So as of now, things are calm in Chandigarh University. We are tracking this story closely. We don't think that today there will be protests because most of the students were satisfied because there were 3 girls who fainted day before yesterday while protesting, and students thought that they died. So then the students were demanding that the girls that the administration is saying they did not die, they fainted, and now they are fine. They should be brought in front of them. So the girls were called, they met with the students, and after that students were satisfied. So as of now, no protest, but we are tracking the details closely, and today Punjab Police will produce both the boys in the court. So we'll track that as well.
Right, Saurabh, thank you so much for joining us with the latest details. Our colleague Saurabh Shukla, who's reporting live from Mohali, also spoke to the SP of Mohali. Let's listen into this conversation.
Right now we are standing in Chandigarh University. Students are protesting. But what is the whole issue? And what is the truth behind the allegations of students? They are saying the girl who is now arrested, she has made video of more than 60 girls and sent it to her boyfriend. I'm joined by Navreet Singh Virk, who is SP of this area. He is SP Rural Mohali. Sir, what is the reality? The students are not ready. They are saying that girl made video of 60 girls while they were undressed and sent those videos to her boyfriend in Shimla. What is the update, and tell us the whole story.
Till now, nothing of such sort has come in the investigation. Only thing is that she has made 4 videos. In her phone, we found only 4 videos of herself sent to her boyfriend. Nothing more than that yet. Her phone has been taken into possession and sent for forensic laboratory. The director of forensic came today and he has taken the, and even he even went to the washroom and he'll give his report about that also, whether it
he has taken samples from washroom as well.
Yes. So all those, they are all baseless things till now. There's nothing like this, and there was no attempt to suicide. Different girls were fainting due to suffocation, due to hot weather. Ambulance did come, but nothing more than that. There was no suicide attempt, and no life loss.
Also no casualty, because a lot of students are saying that more than 20 girls they attempted suicide. They
all rumors.
So basically the girls fainted while protesting last night.
Yes.
You were here. You were at the spot.
I was here till early morning. Again today we came in the morning. They are baseless youth. They don't have any leader. Their agitation is baseless. I don't know. I can say they have certain demands to their administration that they will see.
They are demanding from university.
Yes.
As far as law and order situation is concerned, everything is under control.
Yes, definitely.
Right now we are standing at Chandigarh University, and students are staging massive protests right outside the Department of Student Welfare. More than 1,000 students are here. They are raising slogans. They are saying that university is hiding the truth along with the police officials. There is more than 50 videos of the girls bathing in the washroom, and those videos were sent to a boy in Shimla by a girl who is under arrest right now. Police is saying that there was only one video, the girl of herself, and the girl forwarded that video of hers to a friend in Shimla. As of now, police has arrested the girl and the boy as well. Both the phones they've been sent to forensic investigation. Police is saying that they did not find any other video apart from that video of the girl. Let's speak with the students and understand their problem. Why are you unhappy? Are you unhappy with the police investigation?
See, there are many, there is no consistency in their statements. If she has forwarded her video only, then why is she in the lockup in the first place? There seem to be moronic statements that don't make sense. If she has sent her video only, then why is she arrested?
You are saying that you are seeing contradiction in the police
There is
statement.
contradiction in their statements. So what we want our classes to be back. We want everything to return to normal. But at the same time, we don't want confusion. We don't want clarity around it, and then we'll be happy.
Your name?
And Mishra, and my question from the university is, where is that accused warden who said that the problem is in your clothes, not in the videos?
Angry with the warden as well.
Exactly, she said to the girls that this is because of your clothes, this is because of your mentality that boys do these things and make your videos, and that goes viral.
You want action to be taken
Exactly. Most of the wardens are like this. Because of that warden only, students or the girls students are not comfortable to share anything to the university.
Okay. So you can see the administration and the police officials are trying to speak with the girls and pacify the protest outside the student welfare department. Students from Punjab University have also joined this protest along with these girls. You girls are protesting here. You are not satisfied with the police investigation. Are you not satisfied with the police investigation?
We are not at all. See you, they have just threw money on them and they are doing things like this and they are not at all supporting the girls. So we are against it.
Are you afraid to go to washrooms now? A lot of girls are saying that.
Of course, I'm a day scholar, but the ones who are in hostel, obviously they will be afraid. Why not? All the girls out there. And how dare she did this thing? And these people are supporting her.
All right. So you
This
are
is
saying that these are the girls, and you can see the IG of Punjab Police is speaking with the students, trying to address their concerns, their problems, and students are not ready to go from there. They are saying that they want justice. They want justice because the police is hiding the fact from the students. There are more than 50 MMS, 50 videos the girls made and then forwarded it to her friend in Shimla. Police is saying that they will listen to the allegations of students as well. They have already found an SIT. That SIT will look into the allegations of these students. In Chandigarh University with Ashwani Mehra, Saurabh Shukla for NDTV.
All right, hopefully things will settle down more today, and the police having taken action and formed an SIT, as well as the girl's phone being sent to forensics. But let's move on to the big political story today. And former Chief Minister and Punjab Lok Congress Chief Amrinder Singh will be joining the BJP today.
In fact, Amrinder Singh will also merge his newly formed party with the BJP. Remember, the 80-year-old politician left the Congress after his abrupt resignation as Punjab Chief Minister and formed the PLC in 2021. Let's go across to my colleague Vedant Agarwal for more. Vedant, what time is Captain Amrinder Singh expected to join the BJP? Also, he met the Prime Minister and Amit Shah earlier. Any big post in store for him?
Well, Parmeshwar, he's expected to informally meet BJP President Nadda this afternoon, and soon after that he's expected to join the BJP at around 4:30. Some former MLAs who were also with Captain Amrinder Singh are expected to join the BJP along with him, and as you said, he's going to merge his newly formed Punjab Lok Congress. Remember, he formed Punjab Lok Congress soon after his rather unceremonious exit from the Congress. There was a lot of infighting between him and Navjot Singh Sidhu, who eventually became the Punjab Congress chief. And remember, this is not the first time he quit the Congress. He also quit the Congress in 1984, soon after Operation Blue Star, and he crossed over to the Shiromani Akali Dal. And he formed a splinter group there and returned to the Congress and merged his splinter Akali group with the Congress. So he's, of course, a veteran politician. He's seen many historic political events unfold, in his nearly 5-decade-long political career. But this move of him joining the BJP was, doesn't come really as a surprise because it was expected. He did, ally with the BJP. His party did ally with the BJP in the Punjab State Assembly elections as well. Though the BJP as well as, his own party performed really poorly at the hustings. He also lost his Patiala seat this time at the Punjab, in the Punjab polls. So it was expected for him to join the BJP. Many of his former aides, close associates, ministers in his government had also crossed over directly to the BJP rather than joining his Punjab Law Congress. So it was expected that he would also join the BJP sooner rather than later. And remember, he is, for him, joining the BJP is really like, having a dignified end to his 5-decade-long career because he has been performing poorly at the hustings. And if he wishes to contest the elections, he needs a strong political force. And for the BJP, of course, the BJP also needs a strong Sikh face ahead of, in the Punjab polls because they're up against leaders like Bhagwant Mann and also the Badals and the Sirsas.
Right. Thanks so much, Vedant, for joining us with those details. So later today at around 4 is when Captain Amrinder is expected to join the BJP.
Meanwhile, switching tracks, the Delhi police has summoned Bollywood actor Jacqueline Fernandez for questioning before the Economic Offences Wing at 11 a.m. today in the 200 crore rupee extortion case that involves con man Sukesh Chandrasekhar.
Jacqueline had joined this investigation on Wednesday after being issued a third summons and was questioned for nearly 8 hours in this alleged extortion case. The Delhi police and the enforcement director are separately probing this alleged fraud pulled off by Chandrasekhar from inside Rohini jail, while the police's economic offences wing is probing allegations of fraud and corruption inside jail. The ED is investigating money laundering charges. Well, time for us to slip into a short break. But on the other side, the big story all day today, UK bids farewell to Queen Elizabeth.
World leaders have gathered. We get you more on the other side.
Life will come to a standstill for millions today in UK and across the world as UK says goodbye to Queen Elizabeth II. Her state funeral will take place at Westminster Abbey in London at 11 a.m. local time there, with 2,000 people in attendance in the Abbey.
As Gargi just mentioned, hundreds of thousands of people are expected to line the streets of the capital. Foreign royals and world leaders will join the Queen's family for a service that will be watched by hundreds of millions globally. King Charles III welcomed world leaders to Buckingham Palace on Sunday ahead of the funeral as US President Joe Biden paid a final tribute to the late monarch.
Meanwhile, India is represented by President Draupadi Murmu. She's representing India at the funeral. Members of the public were already camping out in advance to catch a glimpse of today's grand farewell at Westminster Abbey. Let's just listen in to what world leaders said.
And I think what she gave is a sense of, maybe above all, the notion of service. We all owe something. There's something within our capacity to do that can make things, not just the world better, but your neighborhood better, your household better. And that's what she communicated to me anyway. And it was an honor to meet her. An honor to meet her.
I so wish eternal peace to her wonderful, generous spirit, and of course, every good wish to King Charles III and all of the people of Britain who have lost a great leader, but someone who has left them a wonderful legacy.
Switching tracks, Gargi, in an unusual way to actually protest against the stray dog menace in Kerala, a 50-year-old man named Samir is escorting children to the madarsa by carrying a gun with him, with the children seen walking behind him.
All right, so this video has gone viral. Sameer said that the menace has become unbearable, that students are facing a lot of difficulties in walking on the road. They're getting attacked by dogs. Now, 10 cases of dog bites have been reported in the Bekal area and Kasargod in the last week. Kerala has witnessed an unprecedented rise in stray dog bite cases in this current year. In fact, recently a 12-year-old girl also died of rabies after she was bitten by a stray dog. And this video, as we said, has gone viral. Let's just listen to what Sameer had to say.
ഈ പ്രദേശത്ത് പട്ടിയുടെ ശല്യം ഒരുപാട് കൂടിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഇന്നലെ എൻ്റെ കുട്ടി മദ്രസയിൽ പോകുമ്പോഴും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ എൻ്റെ അയൽവാസിയിലെ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. മദ്രസയിൽ പോകുമ്പോൾ പട്ടിയുടെ ശല്യം കൊണ്ട് കുട്ടികൾക്ക് മദ്രസയിൽ പോകാൻ പറ്റാത്ത ഒരു അവസ്ഥയാണ് ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ടായത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ തോക്കെടുത്ത് കുട്ടികളെ മദ്രസയിൽ കൊണ്ടാക്കാൻ പോയി. ആ സംഭവം ഒരു പ്രതിഷേധമായും കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ഒരു രക്ഷകർത്താവായി ആണ് ഇന്നലെ ഞാൻ പോയത്. അത് വൈറലായി പോയി.
All right, up next, an unusual story. And a young girl had no name till she was 9 because of her parents' wish. Now, the parents of this 9-year-old, their wish of having their child named by the Chief Minister, K. Chandrasekhar Rao, finally came true. Suresh and Anita, couple are from a village in Bhupalpali Mandal who worked actively during the Telangana movement, had a child in 2013. But they decided they will only name her in the presence of KCR, who was at that time the Telangana movement leader.
Kagi, the baby girl has been brought up without a name till date, as you just mentioned. On hearing about this, in fact, the former Assembly Speaker and local leader MLC Madhusudan Achari took initiative and brought the parents and the child to Pragati Bhavan. Their Chief Minister KCR, he actually blessed the couple and named their 9-year-old daughter Mahati.
So relief, finally this poor young girl has a name at the age of 9. Finally, she has
After 9
a name.
long years.
That's right. Welcome back. The first part of director Mani Ratnam's much-awaited Ponniyin Selvan will hit the screens on the 30th of this month. The story, adapted from Kalki's bestseller, tells the story of the Cholas. The 500 crore film features a range of stars: Vikram, Karthi, Jayam Ravi, Trisha, Aishwarya Rai, Sarath Kumar and Vikram Prabhu. Ravi Varman is the cinematographer and A.R. Rahman has scored the music. NDTV Sam Daniel caught up with director Mani Ratnam.
Team PS1 with us. Thank you all very much for your time. I'll begin with you, Trisha. Tell me about Kundabi.
Very excited to be part of this magnum opus, and Kundavai is a character I think many people have already grown up with, read the books. So, well, I am Mani Sir's Kundavai right now, and I hope people enjoy what we've put into the film.
And the experience to work with Ms. Mani Ratnam?
I mean, who wouldn't want to be part of a Mani Ratnam film? And I'm honored that I get to do it. This is my second film with him. So for me, Kundavai is all about how Mani Sir has visualized Kundavai, and I think we brought that out to life.
Is it true that you've been wearing real jewelry?
Oh my God, absolutely. Everything from head to toe is real, just so we could bring out the grandeur and the magnitude for the film.
Vandiyathevan, you've given a range of films, be it romantic hero, action hero, rural, rustic, everything. How different was this being part of a fictional epic?
I think one brief I got from Mani sir was try to make it real. Real in 10th century is not is simple. But thankfully the character is well etched out in the novel, and it's very clear what he thinks and how he interacts with different people in the kingdom. I think there's enough written on the book for me to take from there, but to enlive an imagination of so many people, there would be from 5 lakh Vandiyathevans in people's mind, but to compress everything into finally me was quite a huge responsibility. I think I had Mani sir with me to help me out, and it was quite a journey. I knew this is something very rare, and so we gave it all that we had for this film, and we're very happy being part of this huge one.
How different was getting ready for this film every morning?
So you're woken up at middle of the night by 2 o'clock, and then you get ready by 3:30, and then you travel for 1 hour by road, and then you travel by sea for 1 hour. And that's how the film started. And then this first shot is at 6. Mani sir loves beautiful light, and Ravi Varman is, it's faster than him, and they want to capture everything in one single day. So they are in a rush to finish the film. So every day you're running behind with the camera and with the crew. And the crew is not a small size, and the crew is at least 500 to 1,000 people. Still, we were able to achieve whatever we wanted to achieve every single day.
Thank you so much. And we have the real Ponniyin Selvan.
Real Ponniyin Selvan.
Yeah. So how was it to measure up to the bestseller novel expectations, especially on a big screen now?
It's not only my responsibility, it's the whole team's responsibility. And we took it as a challenge, of course, and I hope we delivered because there was this master with us who's Mr. Mani Ratnam, and this is his Ponniyin Selvan, his PS1. So I think we went by the book, whatever he's written, whatever he's narrated to us, whatever was the character sketch, the outlook, the dialogues, the body language, whatever you call it, whatever was necessity. And in a way, it was a great experience. And I think just because of our team, this happened. And I would be honored. I would be honored all my life to be part of this.
Was this a lifetime opportunity, being Ponniyin Selvan?
Of course it is, and there is no doubt about it. How many people are there and me? That's it. That's my comparison. It's luck. It's a blessing.
What kind of preparation did Ponniyin Selvan go through every day?
Mani sir called me 6 months before the shoot started. He said, first you have to grow the hair, and then you have to learn horse riding, sword fighting, and etc. etc. We had at least 10 to 15 look tests, costume trials, and all that. Mani sir gave me a very specific things to remember about this character. He said, I will say everything I can, but you have to play this. Right. So you live this character from this time when you go out of my office, even 6 months before the shoot. You go out of the office, you be the character, you live as the character. So I tried my best to be that. I used to go top of my terrace, and Mani sir said, whatever he sees is his, imagine. Whatever he's built is his. So I used to go on top of my terrace and see, that bridge is mine, that beach is mine. So that's how it started. It started funny, but it was a huge responsibility, and Mani sir's guidance definitely gave us the confidence to pull this off.
Right. And your dynamics with the other lead lady?
Ash ma'am, she was, I fortunately got to meet her and interact with her on day one of my shoot. And she's beautiful inside and out. I don't even need to say that. And the thing is, this was challenging because we are not supposed to like each other too much in this film. So, but we got along pretty famously on set, So there were times when Mani sir would come and say, listen, you guys are like talking too much. Stop talking. I can't have this like camaraderie for my scene. So, I mean, she's lovely to work with. And I'm sure everyone here who's worked with her would agree with me. She is so warm, and she's one of the most hardworking actors that I have worked with, because I mean, she spoke Sen Tamil like how it has to be spoken. She was up at 2 a.m. getting ready with us, and it was I'm very honored that I could share screen space with her.
Well, PS1 joined the big club of pan-India blockbusters like Bahubali, RR.
I think it deserves it for the legacy that the novel has, and for the amount of love people have for the characters, and for the history that the film talks about. I think it deserves a place there. I really hope we achieve it too.
Thank you all very much for your time, and wish you all the best. Team PS1 talking to us in Chennai with Suresh, Sam Daniel, Find the TV.